and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Omogbe, and of course we get started with the show starting with the Falcons. A few moments from now, they should be taking on Canada, and that's going to be a tough one for the Falcons because right now the game that ended between Japan and Spain, it ended in favor of Spain beating Japan by a lone goal. So Falcons will have a lot to do when they face Canada at 10 a.m. this morning. And also on the program, tennis, of course, Novak Djokovic was able to tame Milos Raonic. It was a tough one for him, but somehow Djokovic just managed to get into the semi-finals with a game to spare. He's in the semis of the ATP Tour Finals in London, and he still have one more game to play. Okay, you'll see that's a favorite for him. Okay, welcome back. Welcome to the program. Still, Tayo Sola will be joining me much later. That if you can make it because the traffic today has really been terrible. But we start off with tennis, where Novak Djokovic, for him, he had to dig deep to be able to beat Milos Raonic. But that game ended 7-6. 7-6. So you say it was actually a tough one. He had to rediscover his kind of warrior spirit to tame the Canadian, and that actually guaranteed him progress from his group at the ATP Tour Finals in London on Tuesday night. Well, for him, after winning about 12 Grand Slam titles, the 12th one, which was at the French Open, so the past 6 months hasn't really been a good one for him. So he had to dig deep, having edge a high intensity. First set when Milos Raonic double faulted on the set points down in a tie break, and somehow he was able to equal everything, and he had to take it up from there to be able to beat Milos Raonic. So Raonic next is going to face Dominic Thiem, where Dominic Thiem also was running on a good one simply because he was able to beat Guy Monfils in his own set. So it simply means Novak Djokovic is in the semi-finals, but Milos Raonic will definitely have to face Dominic Thiem in his last game to see if he can actually make it and join Djokovic in the semi-finals. Of course, he was able to beat Monfils 6-3, 1-6, 6-4. Somehow we felt when Monfils won the second set 1-6, felt okay, 6-1, we felt he was actually going to come back and win that one, but he had to struggle a little and he just couldn't make it. So at the end of the day, it was Dominic Thiem who is standing the chance right now of also reaching the semi-final. That's if he can beat Milos Raonic. For Guy Monfils, you will say his tournament is already over because he has one more game to play and is obviously going to be against Novak Djokovic. So that's going to be a very tough game for him. Will he be able to pull something out? Well, that definitely is going to be very, very difficult for Guy Monfils. Is making his debut at the tournament. The same thing with Thiem, both of them making their debut. So it was a tough game into 3 sets, but somehow Thiem was the one who carried the day, winning in 3 sets, 6-3, 1-6, 6-4 in that one. Okay, from that tennis, we move straight to another tennis, but this time around table tennis. I'm talking about the Asoju Table Tennis Championship is starting this week, and of course yesterday was the press conference, and you had all the people in charge of tennis were actually there, from the president of Nigeria Table Tennis Federation, Inito Nshodi. Also you have Deji Tinubu, who is the chairperson of Lagos State Sports Commission. He was also there at the press conference, and the aim of this year's event is actually to try as much as possible to have more Nigerians participating in it, and not just that, for these Nigerians to be able to make it up to the top level. The 48th edition is going to start on November 21st. That's next week, Monday. And for them, this one is definitely going to be interesting because it's more like a preparations towards the 50th anniversary, which is going to be 2 years from now. Preparation is already underway in that zone. But the good thing about this year's zone is that the prize money have actually been increased. So for table tennis players participating in this tournament, they're definitely going to expect a whole lot coming from it. More money for them, according to them, because of the recession, in Nigeria. So they just have to increase the prize money for those participating in it to actually gain something better in it. We just listened to Deji Tinubu when he was talking about how this year is going to be better. We're going to be expecting much more from the organizers. And of course, also in its own show, they spoke about it. And you also have Ayodeji Okoya Thomas, that's the son who is in charge right now. Let's listen to them. We'll come back, we'll talk more on tennis. And also, Nigerian athletes are also preparing for the World Championship in South Africa.
We're not expecting anything less than what we've seen in the last couple of years. It's always very, very exciting. A new future star is always unearthed, so we're looking forward to that as well.
This, for us, is probably the biggest grassroots tournament in the history of Nigeria. The players, every major player that has come through from Lagos State has come through this tournament, and they continue to do well. Funke Oshonaike being a great example, one of the great winners of this tournament through the cadet levels. And for us at the national level, what we're looking to Lagos State for is to bring out these young cadet players. And that's what Asoju about Bomolade Okoya Cup does for us. All over the states, young players coming through. And hopefully the next generation of world beaters will be seeing them here.
Well, it's been very good. It's been a good experience. Taking on such a championship that the structure has been in place for so long makes it easy for you to just continue with the good work. The expectations are high because we just felt that it would be good to keep on encouraging the players, and that's why we felt we should do something about the prize money to increase it. And we will keep on working on introducing one or two innovations every year to keep the championship alive.
Obviously, that's what they're going to do. Just keep improving on the organization of the tournament, and also ensuring that all the players are coming, well, they get something